college is in itself a pretty terrific accomplishment. So the students that we're going to be honoring here today are really an outstanding group. And it is, of course, a pleasure to have so many family members here today, because it's your encouragement and support that makes it possible for these students to excel. Now, before moving on to the award recipients, I would like to thank the Penn Music Department and the musicians who greeted us with such beautiful music as we arrived this afternoon. I know Rebecca Kaplan was playing the cello. Meredith McBride was the violinist. And Dario McConney-Saad was our violist. We look forward to hearing them again during the reception after this ceremony, and they will be joined by another violinist, Jason Nagata, who's sitting up in the front here somewhere. There he is. Thanks very much, guys. Now, the first award that we're going to be talking about today is actually an award for a faculty member. This is called, and what we're going to begin with today are some students who have won major national and, in fact, international awards. We're really proud to honor the following students for having garnered these honors. Now, we've asked them each to tell us a little bit about their future plans. So as I call on you, I hope you'll come and join me up on the stage. You can sort of hang around the chairs so you can sit down while each other is speaking. And I'll ask everyone to hold their applause until I read all 6 names. First, we had 2 recipients of the Gates Cambridge Scholarship, which is awarded on the basis of intellectual ability and leadership for study at the University of Cambridge in England. Only about 50 students nationally receive these awards, and we have 2 of them. One is Joshua Cook, who is a biology major, and Satish, is Satish here? There he is, okay. Subramanian, and you guys can come on. Next, we have a winner of the Rhodes Scholarship, which is a highly competitive international fellowship which covers 2 years of study toward a degree at Oxford University. And Joyce Ming is here, and she's going to join us up on stage. And last but certainly not least are 3 winners of the Turon Award, which provides 2 years of study at any British university. Jin Lee, who is a biology and biological basis of behavior major, is going to be studying at Oxford. Jason Nagata, we mentioned Jason, who is a major in health and societies and BPB, is going to be studying at Oxford also. And Melissa Teixeira is a history and economics major who's headed to Cambridge. So what I'd like to do first is congratulate all of these finalists. And then beginning with Josh, you can either stand over there, or if you want to be protected by the podium, you can come over here.
I'm Josh. For me, Penn has been a revelatory experience. When I entered, I assumed that I would toe the pre-med line and eventually set myself up as a clinician. However, during my first year, I needed a job, and cleaning up after squirrels on the green did not sound like the ideal profession for me. So I looked around a bit, and I found a job as a research assistant in the lab of Brian Wolfe over at Children's Hospital, doing what I told was some work on diabetes. 4 years later, I'm a published author, and I presented my work at an international conference on diabetes research. So I've also been accepted in that vein to MD PhD programs, and I hope to spend my future researching diabetes, hoping to bridge the gap between bench and bedside, and hopefully develop novel therapies to fight this global scourge. Moreover, the course of study I followed at Penn, concentrating heavily in cell biology and biochemistry, has made me realize that research is, in many ways, as much an art as it is a science. And it has been striving to develop the requisite creativity for successful investigation that has defined my time at Penn and will my future. Indeed, I will continue to hone my skills as a researcher, pursuing a Master's of Philosophy in Clinical Biochemistry next year at the University of Cambridge as a Gates Cambridge Scholar. Upon my return stateside, I will enter the MD PhD program at the Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons. In both cases, I will continue to pursue my passion for biomedical research generally, and in diabetes specifically, that has germinated here at Penn. Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. Next is philosophy. These are national fellowships funded by the United States government and awarded for a year of study or research in one of over 100 countries. First, we have David Adamowicz. He's a major in cognitive science, and he's going to be studying in Japan. Erin Lee is in the back. She's a double major in East Asian Area Studies and International Relations, and she's headed to Korea next year. Nazli Navabi is a Hispanic Studies major. She's headed to Argentina. Eve Richer, psychology major, where's Eve? Let's see. But she's headed to Brazil next year. And Jonathan Richter is a dual degree student, so another Huntsman student with a BA International, just a dual degree, right? International Relations, not International Studies. International Studies, okay. And Economics, and a BS in Economics, and he's headed to China next year. Now our Goldwater Scholar winners, now the Goldwater Scholarship is awarded for advanced study in math and science within the United States. And our awardees are Josh Cook, who we've already met, and Paul Shearer, who is also a biology major. Paul way in the back. He's headed to Johns Hopkins next year. So let's give all of there will be some themes. You'll see some people reappear occasionally. Next is a group of 4 awards for various kinds of research, either during summers or during the academic year. First is the Dean's Endowed Research Award, which is awarded to sophomores, juniors, or seniors who are engaged in biomedical research. And Josh Cook, who worked on, this is a new project, investigating the link between candor and CEL in the pathogenesis of type 2 diabetes. He worked with Brian Wolf.
He's in New York.
He's in New York, okay. Next is the 2 Darish Wolf undergraduate research grant recipients. These are awarded for projects in economics or history. Rachel Amansky, mentioned before, did her project with Margot Todd. You can stand up again. We'll make you stand up again. On the 1565 Chaseabout raid, an examination of noble feuding, factionalism, and religion in mid-16th century Scotland. And Melissa Teixeira, our history and economics major, did her project with Jonathan Steinberg on doctrine and action, an inquiry into the factors contributing to the fall of Salazar's corporatist state after 1945. Next are the Milstein Family Undergraduate Research Grant and Penn Genome Frontiers Institute Awards, which are given to seniors of high academic achievement who work on genomics, genetics, bioinformatics, or computational biology research. Josh won one of those awards, as did Steve Hirschman, and get to stand up again so we can applaud. Not to be as impressed as I am with the accomplishments of this group of students. I feel smarter just having read their projects. It's definitely a proud day for the college as we honor the amazing range of accomplishments of these extraordinary graduating seniors. Of course, we're going to celebrate again Sunday evening at the college graduation ceremony. I promise there will be better weather. Meanwhile, I want to invite everyone to share some refreshments with us in the Chinese Rotunda, where we can enjoy the chamber music quartet. Now, to get there, let me explain.